Talking Cougar basketball, the Lady Cougars with head coach Mike Davis, 10th season as the head coach of the Cougars, off to the first quarter of the season or so. Again, we won't talk about the record. We'll just go with the.
It's going to get better.
It's going to get better. Hey, again, it's when you have so many close ball games so far in the early part of the season, you start heading home. Now you're going to have one on the road, and then basically a month of home games. That's got to be a good thing for a team that's still kind of trying to find their overall chemistry together.
I think it will be a great plus for this team. I think it'll be a plus for our fans. It's kind of funny. We've had a great group show up to support this new team. I think they were wanting to see what the new team was going to be like, and they've enjoyed watching them. I think they're enjoying watching them grow. So I think it'll be fun for our fans to have this group at home. And boy, you talk about some great games. We have Lyon College coming back in here. A team who's receiving votes in the national rankings. They have KK Hodges, a young lady who was a second-team All-American last year and really one of the premier players in the country. Then we have Oklahoma Baptist coming in, Final Four team last year in the NAIA, and great team who we've really developed a great rivalry with, playing home and away on different years. Finish up, I believe, with Ashford College just before Christmas. And then New Year's Eve. What do you do on New Year's Eve, Cosmo?
Southwell Complex.
Cougar basketball. We host our Cougars vs. Cancer Classic, men and women together. And we play a 6 o'clock game there against Missouri Valley, a local team. And then on New Year's Day, we actually have Campbellsville University, an Elite Eight team from the national tournament last year. And they actually returned the Player of the Year in the NAIA. So, boy, you talk about a great string of games with good teams and great fun. And I think it'll be a great way to see how this team's growing and developing right now.
You mentioned the fans coming in, and it was early on in the season, you're not used to seeing red in the Southwell Complex, but with all of the Harrisburg fans coming in to cheer Fish on, took second guess a little bit looking across the way. You're like, wait a minute, where's the blue and silver? Ah, got it. Okay. Harrisburg continued there. And really, then January 6th, you start into conference play.
Starts into conference play.
Into that AMC, and I know everybody in the AMC kind of feeling it, getting their teams together, and without predicting too much, but to preview a little bit of what you think the conference is going to be like.
Some good teams. In the preseason poll, William Woods was actually picked to win it. I believe they're 8-0 right now, so they're doing a great job living up to their expectations, playing very well. We were actually picked second, McKendree third. McKendree has stumbled a little bit, had some injuries. I think that's one thing I'm really proud of our team over the last several years. We've had a number of injuries and things that have happened, but still played at a high level and not let those things affect us record-wise. And, McKendree right now, they're kind of struggling record-wise with some of those knee injuries and things. But, again, they'll be a good team when second semester rolls around. Missouri Baptist is a team that's playing well. Williams Baptist, who I believe we open up with, playing at a very good level right now. So it's a good competitive league. It really is. Stevens here in town. There's Hannibal LaGrange. So it's a good conference, good level of play. Park is a new team in the conference last year. This is their second year back in the AMC that has a new coach. So there's a lot of new people in those programs, from coaches to players. So, I think it's always fun each year to see how teams change and how they grow.
And the conferences with a lot of those schools, obviously, have been in that conference together, a lot of rivalries, obviously, with the McKendree battles and, with William Woods as well, and kind of a back and forth, especially between CC and Woods the last several years with, both teams ranked well and doing very well. It's kind of back and forth battles, and with the proximity, and their crowds come here and our crowds go there, and it's just a lot of fun at the Southwell.
There were some great environments during our games with William Woods last year, and great fun. And I think one thing that our young ladies on the team this year are learning, they're paying the price a little bit for some of the stuff that Columbia College has dished out in the past. We kind of get the best of teams, but that's the fun way for it to be. Right. I think when we go somewhere and that's a big ball game for the other team, it's a big ball game for that school, and they draw a great crowd those nights that Columbia College comes to play. But I think that's part of what makes it fun. That's part of the challenge that you have, that when you come here to Columbia College, you're that team that's marked on the schedule. When the schedules come out, here's when Columbia College comes to town. This will be a fun night, and let's get a big group in here.
That's what comes along with wanting to play for a winner.
That's part of it.
That's a lot of the girls' comments in the programs and stuff. Hey, want to play, winning program, and you have that target on your back that comes along with the big victories. Well, Mike, thanks for your time on this episode. Next time around, we'll bring one of the girls on the show and have them make a TV debut.
Hey, we will do that. I want to thank you, Cosmo. You do such a great job, not only here, but over in Southwell Complex at our games. And for fans who have not been there, it's not just basketball that goes on. There's lots of stuff that happens during timeouts and halftime, and you're a big part of that, and it makes for a great fun evening for the family.
This is a lot of fun. It's a good time, and a whole month of home games coming up with the Cougars at home. The scheduling online at ColumbiaCougars.com. Again, thanks, Coach, and thanks for watching the Columbia College Coaches Show on Mediacom Channel 22.
Go Cougars.